Respect isn't something you demand. It's something you build, slowly, quietly, through the kind of choices you make when no one's watching. Every man dreams of being respected by his woman, but too many confuse fear for respect, control for leadership, and ego for strength. Respect doesn't come from shouting louder. It comes from standing taller. A woman does not respect a man because he's a man. She respects him because he acts like one. In character, in patience, in consistency. A real man carries weight without complaining, power without arrogance, and love without weakness. When life tests him, he doesn't hide behind excuses. He doesn't run from responsibility or crumble under pressure. He faces it head-on because his word means something. His presence brings calm, not chaos. When he speaks, his voice carries reason, not rage. A man his wife respects is not perfect. He fails, but he learns. He's wrong, but he apologizes. He's tired, but he still provides. Not just with money, but with stability, safety, and direction. He protects not by locking her away, but by giving her the freedom to trust him. You see, respect grows when a woman looks at her husband and feels safe. Not just physically safe, but emotionally safe. Safe to speak, safe to be herself, safe to believe that he won't break when life does. And that kind of man doesn't just appear. He's forged in hardship, in patience, in restraint. He trains himself to control his impulses, to rise above pettiness, to speak less and do more. A respected man has discipline. He doesn't chase every distraction or beg for validation. He earns his peace through self-control. He's not led by emotion. He masters it, because he knows a man who cannot control himself cannot lead anyone else. When his wife sees that, his steadiness, his strength, his refusal to collapse when things go wrong, something inside her settles. She no longer fears his temper, his silence, or his weakness. She sees in him the kind of man she can follow without losing herself. And that's the hidden truth. When a man becomes worthy of respect, love follows naturally. She doesn't love him out of need. She loves him out of admiration. So be that man, the man who doesn't have to prove he's in charge, because his integrity already commands it. The man whose presence brings order. The man who listens more than he speaks, acts more than he argues, and builds more than he blames. Be the kind of man your wife looks at and thinks, if I ever have a son, I hope he becomes like his father. Not through dominance, through dignity. Not through authority, through accountability. Not through force, through faith and example. Because in the end, respect isn't something you get, it's something you become.